The football market seems to be relatively monopolized by the likes of the FIFA and PES series for the last couple of years. Rarely do we see other games taking them on, but instead of trying to topple the two footy giants, gamers want to see something different. In steps Pure Football, Ubisoft's arcade football title, which promises to take the sport outside the stadiums and bring more physicality and excitement to one of our favorite pastimes. But does Pure Football stand its ground in all the right places? Let's find out. As mentioned, Pure Football approaches football from an arcade-based perspective. The premise surrounding the game is based on the idea that the real football takes place away from the crowds and TV coverage. Here, players get a chance to rectify injustices and limitations of referees in friendly conduct by cutting down rules and letting the players decide for themselves in a 5 vs 5 match. There are a wealth of international teams to choose from, including Brazil, Spain and Portugal, as well as the ability to create and edit your own player. You may immediately compare it to the FIFA Street series, but the game has its own flavor and approach, which allows for an alternative take on the tried and true football genre. The game is much more physical in this sense, allowing players to barge and force each other off the ball. You have a normal and slide tackle, but it's all about getting that physical dominance over your opponent. A unique camera angle is also integrated to emphasize this, as you get an over-the-shoulder view of the player when the action begins to heat up. Shooting has been structured to allow players to take long, powerful shots, although a shot strength bar must be appropriately filled to unleash an accurate and deadly strike, otherwise most shots will just drift off into the distance. Skill also comes into play, whereby the right analog stick is used to dribble and shift the ball around, as well as execute tricks, which allows the player to look impressive with ease. Pure Football's online multiplayer is a decent one at that. It provides a platform to generate a small community. However, the bulk of the fun to be had in Pure Football is to be found in its local multiplayer. One of the game's strongest points is in its visuals. The character models are artistically stylized but maintain their real-life counterparts' physical features and characteristics. This gives the title an immediately recognizable but unique feel. The overall match presentation is also impressive, as everything from the stylistic post-goal animations right down to the scorecard are creatively original and provide some of the serious flair to the game. At the end of the day, Pure Football doesn't break down any barriers within the genre, but it does provide a great alternative football title which arcade game fans will enjoy. When you look past the slightly imprecise controls, you'll see Pure Football for what it really is, an enjoyable arcade title with an interesting and unique presentation. Pure Football scores a 3.5 out of 5, and head over to GamesCastLive.com for more of the latest review.